Hello everybody, and today I'll be talking about more Pillar Chase 2, more specifically Recode. I had made a community post about 3 days ago saying, what are y'all's thoughts on the release of Recode? Could be for a video. And well, it is for a video. You guys did not let down, bro, because 153 people left their opinions on the release of Recode. And today I'll be going through a lot of those opinions and takes and giving you my thoughts and opinions about said thoughts and opinions, you know? Well, yeah, let's jump right into this thing. Let's get into the meats and potatoes of this bad boy. How these comments are going to work, usually the most liked comments are going to be at the top and the the least liked ones are going to be at the bottom. So, I'll be covering opinions that more people like than not like. Okay, so Mr. Avon Blue says, everything just feels slow and clunky. I like pre-code more than recode. Also, I wish I kept all my coins and stats like playtime and survivor levels. I agree with the first line. Everything just feels slow and clunky. Yeah, Recode is a lot more slower than Precode was. Now, to say Precode was better than Recode, I've been seeing that a lot personally. I just can't agree with that. I see a lot of people say how Precode was better than Recode. Absolutely not. Recode was so fucking boring. It's insane. That's why they recoded it. Even if the recode isn't all that, Precode is just bad. It's just definitively a bad game. It's boring. It's just not fun to play. Like, of course, I have a lot more fun playing Recode than Precode, but Recode still isn't all that great. And then the third line, also, I wish I kept all my coins and stats like playtime and survivor levels. They did say they were gonna, show you like a legacy version or something, right? They said that, legacy, like how your killer will have like a diamond logo or something next to it. I don't know when they're planning to do that, but I think it's still coming, right? Unless they said otherwise, then I don't really know. I don't really know what's been going on with the whole data thing. I don't know where they're at on that, so my bad if I get something wrong. And here from the second comment from, I don't know, some weirdo. I personally hate it. It was very clunky. I kept getting stuck on a few random things very occasionally. I understand that. When I was playing killer, I got stuck on a lot of things, so I understand that. Yeah, that's a negative right there. And then I was able to loop killers infinitely on multiple maps, and I sometimes just won games without ever seeing the killer. The tasks take way too long to justify only a 4-second time decrease. Me personally, yeah, there's some tasks that take a little longer than others, but they're not supposed to be completed. Or I think how they went about this is you don't complete it in one sitting. If something pops up, you gotta go and then you come back to it, I think it's supposed to be that long. Looping killers infinitely on multiple maps. See, I haven't really seen that because when I play Pillar Chase 2, I'm playing as Vapor, and well, he's got the teleport thing. You can always catch up to people when playing Vapor, at least how I've been playing. So I've never really been looped or seen loops like that. But yeah, good opinion, good comment. Now from Disappearing Guy 226 says, hate is a strong word, but it's rightfully used in this situation. I disagree. I do not hate Pillar Chase 2 Recode. I think it is still somewhat okay. It's just they released it very early. I think people are being just a little too harsh on Recode. Obviously there's not much going on for it because they released it in such an early state. I really think they should have taken I don't know, at least a couple months of more development, and then people wouldn't be bashing on your game so much. People just don't really like Recode because there's just not much to go. There's just not much to do. There's not much going on for it. There's not a variety of maps or characters or just whatever. The details and everything, yeah, it's great, but there's not much content there. Also, I should have stated this in the beginning of the video, but all of these are my opinions, by the way. You can happily disagree with my opinions. Leave a comment down below. It's fine. Just do not be mad about what I say. All right. Now, see, here's a surprising one by Mr. Lover, or L1 Lover. Sorry. I love it. It's so much fun, and the rank skins look so beautiful. I'm assuming he meant beautifully. Oh, no. Oh, sorry. Looks so beautiful. Made me shed a tear to see Fogborn get his. The Survivor gameplay is also super fun for me. Killer is just absolutely fun. I think Pillar Chase Recode can be fun. Yeah. The rank skins are a giant plus. I think they really outdid themselves with the rank skins. The rank skins, all of them look beautiful. I'm not going to lie. I think my favorite rank skin is probably Valem tier 2 or Ao-Oni tier 3, whatever, the King Ao-Oni or whatever his name is. But a little issue with that is like some of them just seem like they don't fit there. Like the tier 2 Valem skin should probably be, you know, he feels like a skin that should be like tier 3 instead of a tier 2, or like you know, Ao-Oni's tier 3. It feels like it should be like a tier 4 than a tier 3, you know? You know what I mean? Survivor gameplay, it's okay. Yeah, it's better than Precode by a long shot. So is Killer. Well, actually, I think Precode did their Killer games better than Recode, even though it's literally the exact same. I feel like it's just better playing Killer and Precode than Recode. But playing Survivor, yeah, it's a lot more fun. Virtual 64X says, pretty great, but could use some bug fixes. But Brutum and Pal Percy coming out soon, maybe. They are the two monsters I really want, man. So yeah, bug fixes. Now, I could be wrong when I say this. I think Blade is the only coder, unless they have gotten any other coder. So all those patches you see, you know, in the Discord, I think they are mainly from him, because I think he's like the only coder. But I could be wrong. Maybe he got another one or something. I don't know. So he's been working his ass off on those bug fixes. If so, Brutum and Pal Percy. I heard that the Brutum's intro got leaked, so that's what's up. They revealed their model too, and you know, here shortly in like a couple days, they're supposed to be doing something with quote unquote content creators. Now I'll talk about that at the end of the video because I want to give my opinion on that whole thing. But they're gonna, like, you know, showcase Brutum for the content creators or whatever the heck. One thought: where the fuck is all my stuff? I think that comes down later in the line from Mr. Dummy Raydum. Where's all my stuff? I think that comes down later down. I think. I don't know, bro. Maybe it's just gone, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I have no clue what they're doing with that. But yeah, maybe it'll just be stuck in Precode. You can never get it back in Recode. I don't know. I'm lost on what they're doing with the data stuff. I'm glad I'm not the only one who hates everything about it. Cursed Adam. Okay, all of it is not bad. You know, some of it they do really good, and like the skins, I think it's really nice, really amazing. Now, I did hear some complaints on how the skins actually play out when playing them are bad, so there could be that. But you know, everything about it isn't bad, but a lot is. No Baldy from Bloxer717. Good riddance. Fuck Baldy. Like, genuinely. Baldy's horrible. Get him out of the game. Don't kill me, guys. From Mr. Mars of the Mask. Really liked how it turned out. Some bugs definitely needs fixing. Yeah, obviously, you know, the bugs are going to obviously be prominent on a game's release. So that's to be expected. Really liked how it turned out. That's nice to see. Some people do like Recode. Obviously, I'm more in the like at first I really liked Recode. I thought it was really fun, but when more and more playtime, when I had, oh my god, speak English, when I played the game more and more, I just like started, you know, noticing less and less, or noticing more and more things, and starting to have less and less fun. I think I was kind of blinded by nostalgia for the first hour of it, and then it started to hit to me that it's not that good. Pretty good game right now. Hey, that's what's up, I guess. As of right now, it's the definition of fine. I agree with that. Pillar Chase 2 Recode it's there. It's okay. It's whatever. It's fine. I love that comment right there. That's what Pillar Chase 2 Recode is, in my opinion. It's okay. It's not too bad, not too good. It's not bad, it's not good. It's okay, I guess. So much potential. We just have to wait for more guys to show up. Yeah, obviously, you know, with due time, more and more content will be added to Recode. And then I think people are going to start giving it more and more chance, you know. People are going to, you know, start playing it more as from now, which it can hardly pull 1,000 players, which is sad. Enjoyed it far more than the original. I could actually make heads and tails of what I was meant to do. Albeit, sorry. Jesus, I've never like read that word before. Albeit, I couldn't find the bucket for that one level to put out the flyers. What? There's buckets everywhere in that map. I'm hoping they re-add that cartoon Al-Oni and the other guy skin they added to the original. Oh, there goes more. Hold up. Pal Percy's gonna be awesome. A lot less characters that are just inspired. Like, dude, they took the Ink Demon and gave him an eye and a wing and called it a day. It only came out, so most of this hate is a tiny bit unwarranted. I'm sure they'll improve on things as they get things set up. Yeah, you know, obviously, you know, this game just released. They're not gonna have, you know, everything's not gonna be there for you. Not everything's gonna be there. You gotta let them warm up a bit, you know? But other than that, that was a good comment right there. I don't know, I just got here. Missed opportunities for one. That's on behalf of the roster purge, though. He doesn't know he just got here, so we can ignore him. When it released, it actually got to reach 11K active players, but slow down at 5K or 2K. And now that's at 1K. But yeah, it was pretty cool to see Pillar Chase Recode hit 11K concurrent players. Obviously, all those players fucking left immediately, but it was still cool nonetheless. Haven't played enough to have an opinion, but I'm gonna assume it's good. Nice. Wish there were more killers? Well, you gotta give it time. Again, you know, with due time, we'll get more killers, you know? I find it funny, but it is glitchy, but it's something to be expected. If anything, the glitches were probably appeared a few hours before Recode, and Vapor is kind of OP. That was 3 days ago, and I think they nerfed the hell out of him now. The game is being more peak now. Yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, Recode is much better than Precode ever was. Even if it's not that good, it's still a lot much better than it ever was. Pretty disappointed, to be honest. It feels like an alpha still, and has a huge amount of problems. The biggest being the escape, since it's so easy to just camp the one exit task as a monster and get free wins. I have heard about that. You can be able to just camp the exit as monster, so that's a big thing. And I really like where he says, it feels like an alpha still. I can agree. It feels like the game isn't even finished. It feels like Recode testing still. It still just feels like testing. It feels just like an alpha, which, I mean, it's a beta, so yeah, yeah. In like the best possible way, it's mid. It's not bad, it's not good. I just got bored playing it. Love this comment because it's exactly my opinion. It's just mid. I get bored of playing it. It's not good, it's not bad, it's mid. My exact thoughts are where the hell everyone go? Well, you know, they'll show up soon enough. Don't worry, man. They'll show up soon enough. I love it. Survivor to a new player finally feels fun with a new reworked classes as frontline, auxiliary, make it so easy yet fun to help the team. The addition of each task done giving 1 killer chance rather than it being 1 killer chance for a task set complete makes it better, as I personally hated not being able to play killer for 2 hours straight. I'd agree with that. Them making the task, you get like a killer chance per task you do rather than per task set complete. I really like that because there's been tons of moments when playing Pillar Chase Precode where I'm almost about to get done with my task and I just get killed right before I can finish it. So yeah, that really does piss me off. But anyways, I'm not gonna read too many comments. I've already spent a long time reading these comments. If I read all these comments, the video would end up being 2 hours long. So yeah, that's a good chunk of Pillar. This is the God, I cannot get my words straight, man. But yeah, this is the community's opinions and thoughts about Pillar Chase Recode. Majority of them are bad. They think that Recode is bad, or is mid, I should say, or disappointing. But there's also a good amount of people that say they like it, but I think the negativity outweighs the positivity here. And one last thing before I end stream. Dude, did I just say end stream? End this video. Jesus, Bartholomew Christ II. I saw that Pillar Chase 2 has made an announcement. Upcoming monster event. Brutum. Upcoming monster Brutum event, sorry. We are inviting content creators to join us for a fun event playtesting and goofing off with the upcoming monster Brutum. We'll be playing modifier rounds with Brutum, such as Brutum versus 50 survivors, multi-monster rounds, mini monsters, and whatever nonsense we can come up with. This is our first time hosting an official event like this, so we will see how it ends up going. If people enjoy the event, we may end up hosting more. Here are the requirements. Must have at least 250 subs, bro. Oh my god, that is not no content creator. 250 subs, bro. Anybody can get that. What? Also, I see people with 100k subs and they're not content creators. Just because you have subs doesn't mean you're a content creator. Also, but this is not no subs. This is like not even. This is 250,000. Like what? Must abide by our other CC guidelines found in the support server. Don't be toxic. Don't associate with exploiters, etc. Is that targeted to me, perchance? Because I'm toxic, and you know, an exploiter gave me the models for Pillar Chase. Is that targeted to me, perchance? And when will this event take place? The event will take place on Monday, May 11th at 6 p.m. CST. Apply in our support server and follow the guidelines. Now, if you got a 250 subs and have at least one Pillar Chase 2 video, you can join up, bro. You can be a content creator, quote unquote content creator. But yeah, man. I just, thought it was really funny how they're allowing people, or they're calling people content creators with 250 subs. Coming from me, obviously a content creator, an actual content creator. I just thought this was really funny that their requirements have fallen so far from grace that you only need 250 subs to get a content creator role in this server and play whatever the hell they're talking about, some Brutum event. And seeing them talk about Brutum versus 50 survivors, multi-monster rounds, mini monsters, that just like it kind of makes me sad, because it like that reminds me exactly from that video I played with all those other content creators and Blade. That it kind of made me sad. I was like, oh, those good times right there. But yeah, I just wanted to give my little opinion out there on that. Just thought it was a little stupid. Only have 250 subs to be a content creator. But yeah, hope you guys have a blessed day. Check out PC2 Recode. It's not as bad as people are making it out to be, even though it is pretty fucking boring. I'm not gonna lie. It's still pretty fun. If you're new, check it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and chicken grease, baby.